Women who have to pay alimony every month really breaks my heart because it's like, damn, 10 times out of 10, this man probably done cheated on you.
You lost in a divorce? Oh,
job. I don't want to be a corporate girly. I don't want to climb the ladder. I don't want to be a boss babe.
These women are furious that they have to pay alimony.
Okay, so women pay more for child support and alimony. Are you seeing this in your practice?
we are. We're seeing about 40% of households have the woman as the primary breadwinner for that family.
But like, I'm not asking for you to like Venmo me money. I'm venting because I'm so frustrated because
It's about time for equality. They hate being on the other side.
Although I have to tell you that, it's the last remaining feminist taboo. I got a lot of women paying alimony these days. I mean, women marry the handsome musician who's not successful, or the artist, there's a lot, listen, it hasn't been, there's been a significant effort in our culture in the last decade, if anyone didn't notice, to improve the situation of women. If you have an equally qualified man and an equally qualified woman, the woman's the diversity hire, the man's not. So I have a lot of women who when they get told oh yeah, no, you gotta give him half your shit. Or, oh no, you gotta pay alimony because he makes 50 grand a year and you make 250. And they're like, they could be the staunchest feminist in the world, and when you tell them they gotta pay alimony, they're like, whoa, 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 he's a man. He's got a strong back, he can get out there and work. And then suddenly the whole gender is a construct and there's no such thing, that goes right out the window when you get told you gotta pay alimony. That's nope, no. I believe in strict gender roles. Men should pay alimony. Women, even if you earn 10 times, you should not have to pay alimony. I've had very, very staunchly feminist clients who changed their mind about how feminist they were when they got told that they were gonna have to pay alimony.
I got alimony and child support. I was a stay-at-home dad for 10 years. She swore she wasn't paying me anything. My ex owned a business and made 8 times me, and literally thought I owed her money when she asked for a divorce. Lol. She got an eye-opener. Not getting married unless men gets paid more than I do. My ex took me to court for child support, even though I had majority custody. She ended up with visitation and owing me, I smile from ear to ear. They really hate it when the roles are reversed. But as a man, it is your duty to make sure the woman you are with is right for you. I thought these feminists was fighting for equality. This is part of it. This is something men goes through all the time. Drop a like on this video for equality.
World War III should break out. Should women get drafted?
No.
All of y'all are saying.
No.
We have to.
I will stay in the kitchen. I will stay in the kitchen.
I don't understand this, right? You say men are trash, you don't give a fuck about whatever. But then when you ask the World War III question, they're like, oh no, I'll stay at home and I'll cook, etc. Well then who's paying? Someone's got to go. So in that instance, you need men.
Imagine having to put your life on the line to defend a world where a bunch of women are saying "fuck men" and that men are trash. This is called equality. All of these independent, feminist women should have zero complaints fighting for their country. They should all be drafted.
November, I decided I no longer wanted to be a responsible parent, and I gave up my kids.
What did you say?
I was just tired of being responsible and caring for them. I felt like I was too young and I wanted to go out there and experience life, and I started dating someone else, so it just didn't fit with my new lifestyle. And I didn't have anything to worry about because the other parent is a very responsible parent. But now I'm here because now I'm in child support, and to top it off, I'm really pissed off that I took care of them all the way up to November and I couldn't claim them on my taxes because the other parent had already claimed them.
Absolute evil. Why decided to have a child in the first place? But you know what? Maybe that was for the best. 18 years from now, when she sees that kid all grown up, I wonder the type of pain she's going to experience for not being there for that child. She valued her relationship with that man more than the life she brought into this world.
Women who have to pay alimony every month really breaks my heart because it's like, damn, 10 times out of 10, this man probably done cheated on you, probably didn't belittle you. You probably had to do everything because obviously you made more money than him. And for him to walk away from the marriage and can live his best life off of your dime, it's just certain things that just ain't right in this world.
Who cares? We're seeing more and more women pay spousal support to their ex-husband.
Vast majority of divorces are initiated by women. Studies have also shown that women
80%.
are more likely to get divorced after getting promoted at work, achieving greater financial success. Meanwhile, women are far more likely to make it out well in the divorce, receiving alimony, other forms of quote-unquote spousal support. So women are more and more becoming the breadwinners in their families, and yet the family court system doesn't seem to have noticed that. Alimony payments are still doled out like it's, 1953. What this means is that a woman, this is what can happen. A woman can marry a man, leave him for any reason she wants, even after cheating on him, and still take half the assets and be awarded with an allowance from her ex-husband in perpetuity.
Now, I agree with a lot of this. The one thing I will disagree on is the spousal support. We call it spousal support here in the state of California. And it is based on a 17-factor test. And if the wife is the breadwinner, and we're seeing this increasingly, when the wife is the breadwinner, she will pay alimony. So I agree, 70 to 80% of divorces are initiated by women. Women are more likely to get custody. They get about 78% of the custody available. We're seeing more and more women graduate with these advanced degrees, advance higher in their professional careers, but conversely, we're seeing more and more women pay spousal support to their ex-husband.
Basically, there is no benefits in marriage. You're just walking into a losing battle that's based on someone's feelings. Think about it, 70 to 80% of marriages are initiated by women. Why are they leaving? What happened to the vow they had to be with each other forever? Is it really about love or money? It is not a secret that men gets destroyed in prenups. Protect yourself.
All right, so those of you who are in Tennessee, guess what? House Bill 2689 is getting ready to pass. That is requiring paternity tests before you sign the birth certificate. Because, when people do paternity tests, 1/3 of the time, they end up not being the father. And if they start testing everybody, that number can only go up, not down. It's going to be dramatic. And right now they're starting to also add in things like, maternity fraud is a crime, and a punishable crime. So guys used to go to jail for not paying child support on a child that wasn't theirs because the state wants to get their money, because if there is no father to pay for the child support, somebody has to pay for it, so they push it onto the nearest person that could be a father figure. And they're actually starting to jail time the ladies for maternity fraud because it is such a rampant crime. And yes, it's a crime.
You can already tell they're not going to be happy about this. But it had to come to this due to women seeing men as a business, and it shouldn't be a problem if you are true to your person.
More if it was financially feasible for us to do so. So that after my divorce, rather than being financially dependent on a man who hated me to pay alimony like he was supposed to, or keep his job, I could have just walked out the door, had my own money, and my life would have gone on. Instead of, if you're not one of my followers and don't know what happened, I was sleeping in my vehicle that he eventually took from me after being evicted from my condo that my name wasn't even on. Eating out of food pantries and relying on charity and GoFunds to get back on my feet, because relying on Santa Claus or the Tooth Fairy would have been a better idea than alimony. Ladies, create your own damn future. Stop breeding with narcissists. And let's delete this word alimony from our collective vocabulary.
I don't need a man.
Oh look, it's another girl complaining about being stared at in the gym because she's wearing shorts that clearly don't fit her, and she pulls them up so high that she's literally ripping herself a new one. I'm just gonna stay right here really quick just for this one because that is crazy she put the camera there. Now look, okay, if you really have to pull your shorts down to cover your cheeks, just consider that it might be, just might be, that you're drawing attention to yourself. Like, if you don't want people staring at your butt, then, like, don't put it out there. Like, oh, that just seems like a really easy solution. I don't know.
The crazy thing about this is the fact that these gym girls have no problem posting it on social media for people to see it so they can get views and likes. But when a person stares at them while they're at the gym wearing a provocative outfit, they have an issue all of a sudden. But if that guy who's staring at her were to be looking at it on social media, it would be fun because she's getting some attention from it.
Stop! You've talked about in the past where you had to go on tour to pay alimony to your ex-husband. I don't know if the number's correct. I Googled, I saw it was like $30,000 a month or something like that.
Yeah, have never let a person have that much power over my money, my life, over anything ever again.
This is Strength of a Woman's Festival, and a lot of times when we think about prenups, it's always from a man's perspective. Like a man wants his wife to sign a prenup before they get married because he has more money, but there's not always the case. Sometimes in your situation, the woman could be the breadwinner or the woman can have more money. So what are your thoughts on prenups, and how would you approach it, or what advice would you give as far as for a woman that may be wealthy, well off, and they're looking to get married?
Get a prenup, because I didn't have one. And that's why I ended up having to just give everything away, because it's so, let me just speak, it's so whack right now that men, can come at you and get,
You can learn from this. It took this woman to take the blow to learn from her mistake, but you don't have to go down that road. Always get a prenup. Subscribe.